I am taking out the fire blade on the track and stuff like that. But aside from that, what a time I just had on this blade, dude.
I literally just woke up and I'm starting to feel a little bit less sick, but today I want to talk about a situation I just found out because it's extremely stupid. About a week ago, Atozy posted a video about a guy named Bryce Bennett, and Bryce Bennett is again another YouTuber who got arrested for filming their own crimes. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. Hit that subscribe button. It's free. So Bryce Bennett ran a channel by the name of S1 Crockett, and the entire point of Bryce's channel was to go fast on motorcycles. And the reason I'm using this background video right here where he's going fast on a racetrack is because he does this on the actual road. And in all honesty, I didn't want to censor the speed, so just imagine what he's doing in the background footage but on the actual highway. And keep in mind, he was doing this while cars were active on the road, so this is without a doubt reckless driving that he was filming himself. I want to ask why he filmed himself committing a crime, but we know the reason: it's for clout. And when it comes to YouTubers and clout, some YouTubers are willing to do literally anything to get that, even if it means endangering the lives of everybody on the road. I also want to apologize because I'm still recovering from being sick, and most of this video is voiceover, so I'm really sorry that you're hearing my nasally voice, as well as my background because my cats are up early in the morning and they're meowing, and I have a lot of birds in the background chirping outside. But you may be wondering how Bryce got caught. Well, other than uploading the videos himself, he was actually passing a lot of road signs while he was driving. He never blurred out any of these signs and never put any effort into hiding his crime at all. He just uploaded the video of him speeding, and due to this, law enforcement was able to watch his videos and find out all the crimes he was committing. According to the warrant, cops reviewed 72 videos Bennett posted in 2024 and found many showing a male traveling at reckless speeds on public roadways. While the video includes a disclaimer that all content is filmed in Mexico, it's not filmed in Mexico by the way, and has no affiliation to the poster in any way. Cops said the helmet cam was filmed in the Nutmeg State, along interstates 84 and 91 between New Haven and Hatford. They also used his own social media profiles to trace the YouTube account back to Bennett. So as you can see, we're dealing with a real genius here. So because the police are going through his entire catalog of 72 videos, he is going to get charged with everything he does in all 72 of those videos. And no, the excuse "I filmed all this in Mexico" doesn't help him at all, because even if it did take place in Mexico, there's still other cars on the road with him. It also doesn't make sense. How could it be filmed in Mexico with American road signs and you have no affiliation to the driver? I did end up finding out that that's a common thing a lot of these channels do, where they say that this video was filmed in Mexico or something just to get off the hook. But that doesn't work because we can clearly see where it's being filmed. Also, hypothetically, even if that did work, you just get arrested in Mexico. Mexico isn't some lawless society. They will still arrest you for doing reckless driving. Also, keep in mind, all of his thumbnails and even when he talks in the videos include something about him knowing he could get arrested. He actually uses the speeding thing to entice people to watch the video. So this guy is fully aware of the danger he is causing on the road, so I do not feel really any sympathy for him because, well, he's putting other people's lives in danger, including his own. I'm not exaggerating when I say this guy is only a pothole away from just pure death. I tried to find a better way to phrase that, but this guy is actually just a pothole away from dying. And that is just Darwinism at its finest, because from the video I'm reacting to right here, it seems like he has a better way of filming all these speeding videos on a private track, and he doesn't do that. He is choosing to go on these public roads where people are just trying to live their daily lives and film this type of content where he could potentially get them killed. And hopefully this gets his license revoked indefinitely, because personally I don't believe you should be on the road if you're going to endanger this many people's lives just for the sake of content. And after looking at stories like Johnny Somali and Vitaly, where they will literally do this type of content even though prison time is looming right over their heads, jail time or punishment doesn't matter to these types of people. You can demonetize their content, it still wouldn't matter. All they want is views and attention. It's sad, it's pathetic, but that is how people like Bryce Bennett will operate. It doesn't matter whose life he's putting in jeopardy for this content as long as he's getting it. I do want to say, in a lot of articles I was reading about this situation, a lot of them say that it was alleged that he was passing other drivers, even though I could see him in the video passing other drivers. I understand that a lot of news publications have to use the word allegedly in order to not get sued, but I never understood why you have to do it when it's literally on film. I can't find any articles saying that he's been charged yet, but hopefully he does get charged because he deserves to be charged. I understand that this guy is extremely young at 22 years old, but at the same time, even when you are even younger, by the time you're able to own a car, you understand that it could kill people. And to get a motorcycle license, I'm pretty sure that's even harder than getting a driver's license. So he did fully know the risk before doing any of this type of driving, and he still chose to take it and still chose to put people's lives in danger. It's also weird because usually when YouTubers do stuff like this, I'm able to find at least one news post about it, but I can't find any for this situation. Other than blogs, no major news outlet is talking about this guy at all, which is kind of how it deserves to be. I was curious about the charges, so I looked it up, and actually it turns out he might not even face jail time. Keep in mind, I'm going off of my state and just what I looked up, but if he gets 72 counts of reckless driving, he only gets a fine. He will also have a 6-month suspended license. Keep in mind, I'm no lawyer, I'm no police officer, so take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, but if this is the case, then I think we need to rethink a lot of things legally, because in my personal opinion, he should never have a license again, because this is the type of thing that can actually get people killed. I've never really understood how people could do things like drunk drive or recklessly drive and get their license revoked and not fully taken, because that's something that could kill people. And not only that, in this case, this isn't an accident, this isn't a one-time thing, this is a guy who is profiting off of, endangering other people's lives. So he has the incentive to do it again, because he makes money the more people he puts in danger. But again, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a police officer, I don't know if he will or will not get charged or if he will or will not go to jail. But regardless, I just don't want this guy on the road, because I feel like if he gets back on the road, it's only going to be a matter of time before him or someone else gets hurt, and it's best to just prevent that from happening entirely. But regardless of how he gets punished, I don't believe he'll be the last person to do something like this and film it. I'm pretty sure there's always going to be another. Today's video was a lot shorter than usual. I also usually don't do this much voiceover, especially when I'm sick. But regardless, I do want to thank you all for the support and for watching this video in general. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, as it really does help me out, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.